Alright, we are back with Hunter x Hunter, chapter 415. Last time, what happened was the big thing is Gon and Killua return on screen. We're not sure if they are going to play a role in this arc or it's just a one-off thing. It's nice to see them, but we're not gonna see them. It's just a tease on what's going on in their life, basically. Gon has a companion, the little girl, and Killua is with Aluka as always in what seems to be like Meteor City. Not really, but the art style kind of reminds me of Meteor City. Anyway, aside from that, we have a lot of yapping previous chapter. Kurapika and Bill theorizing of what could happen, yada yada yada. The problem is, those things aren't gonna happen. The major point from that whole yapping was, where was it? All this means that as long Wobble's not on board, she's invincible. The higher ranking princess won't be able to find her or determine her eligibility. This is basically the point of all the yapping. And prior to that, we've seen also these two guys' ability trying to assassinate. Who is it? I'm not sure. Is it Lazarus or Halkenberg's? They're in front of Halkenberg's room, but Halkenberg is dead already. So I'm not sure who they are targeting next. And then this guy assassinating for the martial law, I guess. Also, I myself love to watch reactions, and there's a reaction channel that is reading Hunter x Hunter now. It's called Into the Void Anime. So I've followed them, going through their journey of reading Hunter x Hunter manga for the first time, and through them I remembered we seen Lazarus' face. It was nothing like this. This is very cool. This Lazarus is very cool. Let me just show you. I'll put a edited photo of Lazarus. His eyes was not this sharp. His nose was not this. This is a shorter nose. In the first appearance of Lazarus, his nose was much longer. His beard was messier. He doesn't wear headphones. The shape structure is different. The eyebrows, the hair is colored hair, but it's whatever. But basically, this is a very handsome Lazarus compared to the first introductions. I mean, Togashi has been consistently inconsistent in his character design. If you've seen Pakunoda's and Melody's first design compared to now, oh my god, it's so freaking hideous. It's hilarious, actually. Pakunoda is the most hilarious one, and Melody, she looks like a skull. I don't know. She was much scarier. They make her look very cute now. In chibi form, I don't know. Anyway, back to the 415. I've yapped for 4 minutes. Do I have anything more to yap? Probably not. So let's just jump right into it. Oh, we see whose face is this. I forgot his name. That dude, basically. All right, let's go to full screen mode, please. Please, Manga Plus, Shueisha, jump. How do I do this? Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, let me like this. Chapter 415, Authenticity. We see, who is his name again? Furikov. This is a very different design as well. What is up with his chin? What is this? It looks so different, bro. I mean, his face looks the same, but the facial structure is different. 2 months prior, we're going back in time to the voyage. Is he conjuring what seems to be a tree? Or what is it? This looks like Ace of Spades. A laptop. This is Apple logo, but Kakin logo, Kakin tree. Blip. What is this? This looks like Sword Art Online's Aincrad. Digital. We're under attack. This looks like Yu-Gi-Oh's Looney Toon World card ability. I don't know. Art style. But wait, wasn't his ability figuring out what abilities you have? Like the longer he spent with somebody, and then he can decipher the abilities, like the spirit beast abilities. So is this a new ability? What's up with this? He's conjuring a laptop that says we're under attack 2 months prior. What in the game world? How did he have so much abilities? Select weapon, armor, tool. We are going Final Fantasy style. Bunch of potions, books, spells. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remove curse. Okay. Trying to decipher what these logos meant. Remove curse. Curse. Present affected users. This is a crazy Nan ability, bro. So, okay, so I'm assuming this is his real ability, and the deciphering one, it's probably weapon, under weapon category, and under tool category, he has a bunch, like a 12 stuff, and one of them is remove curse. A curse means someone's getting cursed, affected users, PX4. How does this ability can maybe affiliated to him? I don't know. This ability is OP, bro. And why is his name is PX4098? What does this mean? Why is this not his name? Is it pixel? Is this resolution size? What's going on? There's someone besides me who got cursed. Who is that? Also, why did the Nan can figure out that Furikov got it, but not this guy? It's alright. I need full detailed explanation on his ability, because this is ridiculous. If they're listed here, it means they received the same curse at the same time I did. Also recording, right? Okay. If they're listed, it means they received the same curse at the same time I did. Someone in the military, maybe another princess, personal guards. It must be related to the succession battle. An alert pops out when there's a phased manipulative attack or a covert Nan attack that causes a curse or illness. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so that's how he figures this thing. He figures it out. It wasn't there when I checked this morning, so it happened during the day. The day was, then he figured out something. The Cedar ritual. Is it possible the prince got cursed at the same time I did? Also, this picture, I think this is copy paste. It's not redrawn. It looks very similar to the first Cedar picture we got. Which I don't have a problem if he copy pasted. I mean, it whatever. Also love the Gaunt's aura background behind. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If Nan is involved in a succession battle, it tracks that it would affect the entourage. Wait, but then all the princes and guards boarding the Black Whale should be listed here. This isn't within the succession battle. True. It's only affecting him and probably the Benjamin, the prince. Yeah, okay. If the seed urn ritual triggered a curse on me and my prince, only a few people could have done it. How do you know this? The face isn't displayed because whoever cast the curse wished to conceal themselves because they're. Pause. This is your ability. The face isn't displayed because whoever cast the curse wished to conceal themselves. The face isn't because. So, this is, let's just say it's one of the Camilla's bodyguards that curses Princess. Let's say it's one of them. They wish to conceal themselves and they're not showing up here. But this is the affected victims. That doesn't make sense. This is not the culprit, this is the victims. This is probably Benjamin. So what do you mean by the face isn't displayed because whoever cast the curse wished to conceal? Of course they want to conceal themselves. I mean, that's obvious. That's common sense. You don't want to be you don't want to be get figured out that you're the culprit because you're up to no good. This is a curse. Of course it's up to no good. Bro, what's going on? A curse or illness, it obviously is up to no good. There's only one guy who pulls such a stunt. Alright, this, I'm gonna be honest, this ability writing, not a fan. I'm not a fan of this, Togashi. But still, I love Hunter x Hunter, my favorite. Let's go, keep going. I mean, Togashi's abilities, Nan abilities, always been like that, in my opinion, ever since I read the manga. Not ever since, but in the recent, ever since the hiatus. Post 2019, I think. The abilities kinda very convenient on the spot kind of thing. Like it's made for this very situation. Let's say they're not in the succession battle. Like who is that? The Nan. The in the previous batch of chapters, Henrik, I think, got a spirit, a death Nan girl, a girl who is killed, and then her Nan is post that gets like reincarnated or something. That to me seems very convenient at that time. Oh god, what happened? What happened? I think whatever. Yeah, it just seems sometimes the abilities seems very convenient. Sometimes the abilities seems like it's varied, like it's applicable to many different scenarios, which I prefer that because it made it seem like the story is more realistic. Anyways, enough yapping. This is Furikov, first Prince Benjamin personal guard, put me through to Beyond. So it's Beyond? I was thinking maybe Seretnik. On what business? Confirming important details on the succession battle. So is he the spy, Furikov? Hello. Also, who is he calling? This is Beyond. This is prior the capture. Interesting looking city. You're the one who did it, right? Oh, I'm quite surprised you noticed. That takes some talent. Wow. Okay, so Beyond is coming into play to the plot. He's finally making moves. I always thought Beyond was kind of like neutral, non-aggressive, at least until he reached the island. Now he's actively playing a part. So maybe he is a bad guy and not a neutral party. So I was wondering, like, what is Beyond's role? Because Nether is like a good guy. Is Beyond gonna be a hero or an antagonist? So because I thought maybe the antagonist will be the 5 threats or whatever threats in Dark Continent, and Beyond would be our hero, including with Jing and Paristan. But now I don't know. Or maybe he's only bad in this arc and then he turns good. I don't know, yapping a lot. The answer is yes. It's a safeguard to make sure the succession battle goes off without a hitch and guide the heir for Kakin's prosperity. The curse placed on you will work in Prince Benjamin's favor. Ah, so it's on. So he's helping Benjamin by killing him. So weird. Placed on you will work in Prince Benjamin's favor. If you lie, my ability will give you away. Heh. Then why are you calling me? Let your ability tell you. Also, if he lies, what can you do, Furikov? Like, what are you gonna do if he lies? Right? Like, he looks smaller in this photo. I wanted to save time and effort, so what kind of curse is it? In a nutshell, oh, that's why his beard looks weird. I don't think his beard ever looked like this. So maybe because it's prior, he shaved it weirdly. I don't know. In a nutshell, it activates when you die. The post-mortem man will curse a prince to death. That doesn't seem useful to us, to Benjamin's party, because Benjamin's dead. I place it right after you were born. Don't worry, there's no harm until you die. So the trigger was that prince participating in the seed urn ritual. Which prince? Exactly, I know Prince Benjamin's abilities, so I'll just say this kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Even if you die along the way, you take out another prince with you, and Prince Benjamin gets your gifts. Oh, okay. So maybe it's not Benjamin who they are targeting here. Right. So because it's Furikov's own doing that he poisoned Benjamin. All right. Okay, that makes more sense. So this is not. All right. This is not Benjamin's. Maybe. So this is Beyond's face? Or is this another user getting cursed? Like a prince? And who is that prince they're referring to here? This whole thing makes me believe that they're really investing a lot in Benjamin's party. Is he gonna win the succession battle? I wasn't expecting him because I think most people would expect the first prince to die because, you know, plot reasons. There's no way the first prince, the eldest one, would survive and win. And then Togashi reverse Psychologias and what is called? Defy. Not beyond, not switch our expectations. That's not the word. I forgot. Subverting our expectations. Alright. If what you say is true, haha, so why don't you check with your ability if you won't believe me no matter what I say? Why is he in like a prison cell? He wants to sail to the new continent. If he needs to side with Prince Benjamin, he wants to preserve the status quo. The venture will need long-term support after all. His plan is to score points with the next king in order to use the Kakin colony as a base camp. Right, also, we're trying to get to the Dark Continent. with how much we're investing in this succession story, I'm really growing attached to all the characters, all the princes. I hope they don't die. I hope we can all go to the Dark Continent and face whatever's there with all the princes and their guards and their abilities. That would be very useful fighting whatever is in the Dark Continent. But only one prince would survive, so in actuality, I don't think only one prince will survive. Probably 2 or 3 princes will survive somehow with their bodyguards or some bodyguards. Because there's too many great characters like Camilla. I like Camilla. Zhang whatever. Benjamin is cool. Seraphink obviously cannot die. I don't see him dying. I see him. Actually, he might die. I was hoping he would go to the Dark Continent too. To Bepa is whatever. Tyson is whatever. Lazarus, we haven't seen much. Maybe it's whatever. Saleh is dead. Haltenberg's dead. Kacho, Fugetsu. Probably Wobble. That's the only one. Or Oito more. Is what I meant more. I want to see them live. Alright. I need to stop yapping, bro. I can't tell you the target or the curse or any other details. Wanna interrogate me? I'm an Uber VIP after all. Go through the king. Since I'm helping to make sure the succession battle goes smoothly, I don't think it'll go in your favor. A prince and activates by my death. I gotta authenticate those first. Beyond doesn't know my ability. He placed the curse with the assumption that I wouldn't find out and then got busted. As for what he said after that, if my death triggers a curse that kills the prince is true, telling me doesn't affect his plan. He figured I wouldn't find out which prince, and even if I did, there's no way to undo it. But if my combo master, it'll be easy to crack his ability. So maybe this combo master is the one where he can decipher abilities. That's the name of the ability. If I volunteer to watch him, spend a few hours or days by his side. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. To watch him, you mean Beyond? Or the prince? Spend a few hours or days, but it'll tell me the details of the curse, how to make an antidote, and how long it'll take to make it. Make cleansing item. Man, the RPG stuff. I mean, I love it now. Holy shit, it will take 1 year to decipher the curse, the seed. How? The curse is so OP then. It takes basically 2 years to decipher how to manufacture it and conjure a poison. Yeah, that's not happening. So what's your plan? A whole year just to decipher it by his side, and 2 more years to conjure a potion? This is twofold exorcist. He wove a complex spell to impede deciphering. Once deciphering is done, the conjuring time may decrease, but still, a whole year, I don't have that kind of time. Hey, what's wrong, Earth to Furikov? Did you just find out something about my curse? I told you I placed it when you were born. It's been 20 or so years. Taking over your aura over time, accumulating strength bit by bit, it won't easily be removed, I figures. You gave yourself away. A curse that needs that much aura isn't to target a normal person but an end user. Is my target Prince Benjamin? It could be, honestly. Oh, maybe that's why he killed himself with the poison gas instead of the curse. He doesn't know. He's just assuming. You know, I prepared. So we're getting this whole backstory on how that happened. All right, crazy. We only got 5 chapters left. Will something in the present happen, or I will still back in time? There's so much to unpack, bro. I don't think we have enough chapters. You know, I prepared this for the succession battle, right? Once it starts, a Nen beast called the Spirit Guardian Beast appears to protect each prince. No matter who the target is, the stronger the curse is, the better. Well, you wouldn't believe me even if I explain it, duh. Skepticism is more than you deserve, a scumbag who sees everyone besides yourself as pawns. His modus operandi is to blow smoke by interweaving fact and fiction. So, yeah, he's telling truths with lies, so you don't know which is which. So the truth has got to be in there somewhere. I'll clean it out. Whoa, aren't you the personal guard of the eldest son of the Kakin Kingdom? Are you saying you're satisfied being Prince Benjamin's pawn? Don't you mention his name in the same breath, bastard. His Highness and I are leaves of the great tree of Kakin. Public servants, unlike you, mired in greed. Beyond sons and daughters, clearly doesn't like him. Yeah. I'm curious how Beyond was brought up by Netero. And who's the wife? Where's the mom? I'll cut you some slack for the language in honor of your loyalty, not to mention your family, but I'll give you a warning. There are many goals in the succession battle, but there's only one path forward to receive protection from the Guardian Spirit Beast by taking the place of the current king and to ensure the nation's prosperity. But there's only one path forward to receive protection from by taking the place of the current king and to kill all the princes besides Prince Benjamin before the Black Whale arrives at the new continent and select the sole heir. That's the rule. Also, remember when I said I watch a reaction channel who started reading? It was mentioned that the sole survivor, the winner is the sole survivor of this voyage, I think. Something like that. So if Wobble is not on board the ship, he's safe. He's totally safe. He's not gonna be targeted. Because he's not in... Well, I forgot what's the exact sentence. But you need to board on the ship to participate or eligible, I think. Select the sole heir, that's the rule. I admit that this scenario is best for my continued amicable relations with Kakian. I respect Prince Benjamin and his men for not participating in the Carnival, you know, what is that? This is making me want to talk too much, so I'm hanging up now. Bye. Oh, I suggest you make effective use of my curse for your Prince Benjamin. Okay, so he confirms that it's for his Prince Benjamin. Or he could be lying, and that's why he kills Prince Benjamin. Kills with the poison, but it's actually someone else. And then, when they double die, Prince Benjamin died because of the gas, and Furikov dies because of the curse. And then another prince dies because that's what Pion said, that another prince will die along with him, along with Furikov. That would be like Benjamin party's wipeout and another prince. If I have to guess who, it's not gonna be somebody important. It's not gonna be Seretnik. Could be Camilla. Could be Zhang Li. Or will it be someone minor, like Tyson? Tyson is like the most minor one, in my opinion. From the alive surviving members, surviving princes. I don't know. Or maybe the kids, you know, like Mariam or Fugetsu. That could be. That's my prediction. Anyways, it's not Prince Benjamin. This is a lie. It's not targeting Prince Benjamin. It's targeting another prince, and he killed his prince. And I don't know if he will be reincarnated with the Spirit Beast ability. We have no idea what the ability is, the Spirit Beast. So we're not sure on that part yet. Okay, we're still on Furikov. He looks to be in a prison cell. Interesting, because he's the bodyguard of the prince. Typing. The seed urn ritual is still ongoing. According to the schedule, it had only gotten as far as the 8th prince by the time I opened my laptop and noticed the curse. So my target is one of the first 8 prince, so not the youngest one, not Mariam, not Fugetsu. If I had to guess, Camilla or Zhang or actually Tyson. That's what, because she's the most unimportant one out of all of them, plot-wise. If it's not Prince Benjamin, could it be the second? I know she's an end user. She's just as critical a threat as 9th Prince Halkenberg, in the sense that she could overturn the current system. I hope Camilla lives, bro. We need more female characters. Really, there's not a lot of female characters in Hunter x Hunter. No, I can't take what he said at face value. Or that's what his reverse psychology. Everything he says is the truth. And you thought it's a lie. I don't know. I have to figure this out for myself. Jumping to current time, probably day 11th. I'm not sure what was it before. 1:50 p.m. Need to go back to check the times. 25 minutes before the martial law. We're still back in time. General Stoller Dealer. Okay, so this is where the emergency contact. Yes, it's a delivery service that uses drones and high-speed boats. We send our request and they deliver what we need. So they run until we enter the stormy seas, since that's the limit of their operational space. The final deadline for requests is 2 weeks after we set sail. Letters will get a reply in about a week. Even with several screening processes, it would be expected to reach my sister in 3 to 5 days. That's not too long. This is the postcard I would use. Okay. I love when Togashi doesn't draw the nose. It's his style of drawing. It doesn't look particularly out of the ordinary. Yes, this is a normal letter I would send if we're safe. If anything were to happen, I was going to send a coded letter using the Yamato language. My mother's side of the family comes from Yamato. That's Japan. Do we have Japan Island in Hunter x Hunter world map? I don't think so. I don't think we have exact this island. Maybe kind of rotated a bit. Kakin in hiragana kanji. Oh, okay. This is Kakin. Okay. Wait, isn't this Kaki? Where's the N? There's no N here. This is only Kaki. Kaki. The writing system uses multiple scripts. It's complicated, but it's easier to adjust the numbers of characters to fit the code. Even if it doesn't sound completely natural, they'll think I'm just not fluent. We'd have to take the utmost care with the text in case it gets decoded. Specific names and place names are risky. Please avoid them, I know. Some place both of them can identify with a keyword, but also somewhere far from home would be ideal for a meetup. I'm surprised we're diving into the plan here, because I thought we're gonna cut away from the previous scene with them and just jump into whatever is going on. They actually detailing what they're gonna do. Interesting. Will you give me advice on the text? Of course. First, please write what you want to convey in your own words. Okay. I was gonna say his hairstyle looks a bit better here, but it's still it looks messy enough, but not too messy. I want it to be too messy, you know. Mail is pretty risky, even if it passes military inspection. Will the drone be able to reach land? The delivery process over the land isn't secure either. A postcard could get smudged, rendering the code illegible. Yeah, we're going to yap a lot in this. And even if the message reaches the sister, could a normal person without any training understand the instructions given, the limited word count, adapt quickly to unforeseen circumstances, and meet up with our messengers, Gon and Killua, all while traveling with an infant? Just say yes. The worst case would be the military finding out the plan, decoding the message, and then tracking the postcard. The first Prince and his men understand that if they could confirm that First Prince Wobble isn't in the succession battle, it means they have one less rival to contend with. If Prince Wobble gets captured, we'll lose, and the queen and her family will be killed. It's too dangerous. Should I not use a code or even bother sending the letter at all? But I can imagine the sister would trust those two boys if they suddenly show up without warning, claiming to be hunter associates. Yapping. What happened here? Why there's no tag? Kurapika saying something. Koito looks shocked. Kurapika still saying something. Koito's thinking about it. And then Bobby Minia, that's his name. Queen Koito would like to use the dealer service. Here are the 8 postcards addressed to her family. I'd like you to inspect. We don't do inspections anymore. It's supposed to go through us under custom law, but you can just hand them to the dealer as is. Too much time to inspect them. Bro, so we're going to see Gon and Killua. Bro, it's probably, the editor is probably, Togashi sensei, can you include Gon and Killua in the story? And that's why we're going in such detail, because we're going to see Gon and Killua. They're going to be part of this arc. I'm surprised. Damn that editor. Influencing Togashi's decision. So distribution is still overseen by the military. Who the hell is that? YR8? Yours 8? What's that? Abbreviation. Sending the letters, like we took the time to draw the scenes of delivering the mail. Black Whale, probably we're gonna see Gon and Killua next. No, okay, present time. This is an emergency announcement, special martial law. This seems to be like a double spread, or not. Unless they... Will this be in present time, or in the next chapter they will go back in time again? I hope not, bro. I wish present and future from now on. Okay, so double spread. Special... Okay, so this is emergency announcement, special martial law. Special martial law has been declared. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Oh, love the detailed texture on the Black Whale. Also, I wonder where Illumi and Kaluto is. What they're up to. Repeat, this is not a drill. Oh, it's an announcement to... Oh, bro. They're not gonna kill civilians. They're gonna kill the prince. Respectfully. Okay, this is like the mall area. That's Camilla. Special martial law. Repeat, this is not a drill. Can't you make that stop? Is this her bodyguard? Damn it, why? Why is this happening? Repeat, this is not the drill. 10:03. This is Benjamin's guard. Why is he saying this is... Why is this happening? Why is he complaining? Is it because I had the coin? What? Oh, maybe he's not talking about the martial law. Is it because the coin I got from Zhang Li? What's going on? Cut away. Too many plot points. Up. Let's go, Seretnik. What is that? Kakin? CKN? I love the fit. Bro, Togashi invented this fit. Those JJK guys. This is the one. It's martial law. Should we do something? Nope, he's focusing on the training. Don't care. If Dick enters, he can see you will die, but he can see and avoid it. Special martial law has been declared. This is not the drill. Repeat, is not okay. 10:05 is Subepa. Everyone, stand by until the next orders are given. No leaving these quarters until martial law has been lifted. Damn, bro. We need to fight them. No, you cannot stay the princess, bro. You're all gonna be killed. Fight him. You, Beyond's bastard, fight him. The prince will take shelter in room 1001 with her security guards and killed. Killed in room 1001. As if we ever leave anyway. Yep. Oh. Wait, who are these? They are not in this picture. Someone pulls a gun to his head. Do you want to get shot? I can call it Okay, this is Raihan, I think. This is the one who killed Saleh with the exorcist ability. So I don't remember where he was assigned to now. But it's not Subepa, I think. Definitely not Tyson. So who? The lower princess? The young kids? Oh, it's Subepa! The hell? Don't point gun at my scientists. Ah, that's who they were. They're irreplaceable personnel I need for research on the continent. That's if the voyage continues without incident. Don't you see, there's a threat of a coup. A threat to national security, and they're using the succession battle as cover. Until we get to the bottom of this, there's a truce. Now please, move quickly to realm 1001. There will be an explanation of the military response, but if the situation remains opaque and the threat is serious, you will all live together in room 1001. It'll be tighter than individual quarters, but you'll have to put up with it for a while. For how long? Prince Benjamin was explained in room 1001. Bro, you're gonna die. Will you be the first victim of this charade? Explain, huh? I thought this was Benjamin's last resort, but something must have occurred for it to happen so early. Or if it was planned, it could be a surprise attack to kill his rivals, the higher ranking princess. Wait, it could be a surprise attack to kill his rivals, the higher ranking princess earlier. Okay. But you're also part of the higher ranking princess. Hard to say whether I count exactly what I just said. Hard to say whether I count us being in that group. I'd say yes. There's 13. Half of that is 6. You're in the upper ranking. Where they draw the line between succession battles strategy and rebuffing a threat of government overthrow, I'm looking forward to hearing this explanation. Bro, you're not gonna explain, you're gonna get killed. I can take my security guards to room 1001, right? You may take as many as you want as long as they're in the royal army. Weapons will be confiscated when you enter room 1001, but we will wait outside. Prince Benjamin alone will speak directly to you. How are you not suspicious of this when you're in a death game where you're trying to kill each other and you're willingly entering his room? That doesn't make sense to me if you just follow his directions without a plan. Unless he's trying to kill Benjamin. Prince Benjamin by himself? I don't get what he's after, but it's not like we have a choice here. You do have a choice. You can kill him. This Raihan guy and his guards right here, right now. Use this time to run a test on those samples. Who is he talking to? We're all going to 1001. How are we going to run tests on samples? The Guardian Spirit Beast appeared at the same time. 5th Prince Subepa entered a contract with Kurapika. Interesting. So it was not standby all the time. I made a guess it was conditional, but it hasn't made a move since. The hypothesis that it needs Kurapika close by is gaining credibility. I don't think so. It appears at the banquet. Tyson, if anyone's gonna die first, it should be Tyson. She's the most unimportant character. Princess. Surviving life. She looks very different. What's up with this, bro? Lazarus is gone? Yeah. Rice. See, they don't even bother giving dialogues to Tyson. That's how unimportant she is. Just showing that she's going there to get killed. Then we from 5, 6, and now 7 Lazarus. See? Tyson's gone, bro. That happy face, no more. Lazarus is gone? Yes. Rice is missing too. Rice fought in previous chapter. We haven't seen what happened to him. I think that is Rice. He could be with the boss. Call him. No, Rice was sent to get somebody. Did you guys not hear what the prince said in the same room? What did he tell you last? He told me to stall the first princess guard. Oh, that's Kanji doll. I went to the break room and he had already killed the 7 princess guards. Or is before martial law was declared, they'll get you in trouble. Timestamps can be fudged later. The fact remains that this is the objective proof. A hunter associate attacked me, Benjamin's personal guard, and detained me. Now the associates... The fuck? No, bro, that's not proof. You killed them before the announcement. Fuck this fudge later timestamp bullshit. Now the associates, Lazarus guards, and Char family connected to them behind the scenes, all will be limited for treason. Serves you right, bro. Just kill him. Actually, make him suffer. No. Yeah. Also, which is Char? Is Char Broccoli? The head of the family, Broccoli? Is Char Heinrich or is it Kenny? I don't remember. Char. We'll remember when we see them anyway. Your Majesty, please go to the VVIP quarters. Rooms without princess will be sealed off until martial law is lifted. 10, 11. 11 is Fugetsu? Or Kai? No. I think it's Fugetsu. 12 is Momose. 13 is Marayam. Right. Don't let Fugetsu out of the Justice Department. Don't let anyone in after you lock up. Justice Department? I don't remember where Fugetsu went. I remember seeing Fugetsu being followed by dead spirits. She was heading somewhere, but I don't remember. Is it Justice Department? Oh yeah. I think they were protecting her inside that. Yes, they were protecting her from Okay, I remember. 1003 Nan Space. You mean 1013? Bro, the typesetters. I don't know if it's... Honestly, whoever it is it Lillian or Mark? Is it translation or lettering? I don't know whose fault is this. But if any of you guys watched this far, please, I don't know how, make some noise, Twitter, whatever. This mistranslation keeps happening. Previous chapter 2. I mean, it's minor, but it's annoying. Room 1003, it's supposed to be 10 or 13. 1013 is Nan Space, bro. 2 p.m. martial law. The order will come at 2:15 p.m. Act at once. The order to kill? Oh, we got Bisky here. It's safe. Also, I think Hanzo is here. Something shifted in the first prince guards. Nen? At this point, I don't believe the translation, bro. He's acting calm, but his body is tense. If they're going to make us leave the room, it must be the martial law. Follow their orders and wait for it to be lifted. Or eliminate the first prince guards and barricade ourselves here at risk of being charged with treason? Yes. Yes, bro. We're in a death game. Charge it with treason, that doesn't do shit in this. If you survive, you're not being charged. Who's gonna charge you if you survive? Right? Right? We can't leave this room. Only the 7 queen's guards, who are virtually useless, can accompany the prince. Why all 7 queens? And once they walk through that door, just like Belerainti, they won't be able to come back out. Okay, that's the hunter. And that's not all. To offset the cost of creating and maintaining this level of net space, it's highly possible this ability is single use only. What ability? Huh? What ability? Oh, the maintaining the net space. I see. If 13th Prince Maroyan leaves this place, his guardian spirit beast may reset or go into hibernation, or worse, disappear altogether. Verge, a moment. This is the fanboy of Biscay, I think, when he saw the buff form. Weighing the risk of living against the risk of a siege is a no-brainer. That we're gonna kill this guy. For a powerless lower-ranking Prince Suzavi. What? What? We fight. We have to weather this. No. They're doing everything to postpone the combat. 10:14, 20 minutes since martial law was declared. Prince Benjamin has granted the pardon. The swap prince lacked the capacity to assume responsibility. Bro, it's a child regardless. Even if he wasn't swap, he still lack to assume responsibility and will be released without indictment. Queen Oito, for insulting the state and offenses against the crown, is subject to being placed in custody. When did she insult? Oh, the swapping. Bruh. But until the real Prince Wobble is located, you're considering you're still a prospective queen mother, prosecution will be suspended. You may continue with your normal routine within the walls of this bedroom, but once you step foot outside, you will be considered a fugitive, effective immediately. I urge you to consider prudence in your actions. But aren't we going to be called to room 1001 too? So what? Alright, they're cautious of the possibility that Prince Wobble is somewhere on board. I don't think this logo was there previously. Not sure. Probably is. Martial law is probably also a means to search thoroughly for Prince Wobble, but I didn't think they would act so fast. This is way too hasty if it's in reaction to my reveal. There must be another more important reason, correct? Alright. Holy shit, an hour! I recorded for an hour. I yap a lot, bro. I yap like 15 minutes, I think. Alright. Quick thoughts. We need to get into present time. I mean, we already in present time. So I would love for it just present time, no more what happened previously. I would also love to see chaos happening. There's a lot of, like, come on, Bisky saying we should not fight. No! You're in the advantage. You're in a NAND space that is untouchable outside. You're like in an enough room. NAND space room. People cannot get inside. You kill the threats inside. You're in the advantage. I swear, like, I don't know. That doesn't seem logical to me. It seems like Togashi is trying to delay the action for some reason. You know, I hope from this chapter forward, or from the next chapter forward, chaos, deaths, killed, Prince Tyson dying. I don't know. I just hope it took off from here. Also, please, please, Lillian or Mark, the translation, the lettering. I don't know who's responsible. Please, the typo, minimize the typos. Uh, Come on, like 10. This is supposed to be 1013, bro. I don't know. That's it. I don't want to yet enough. Thank you guys for watching.